Hello, everybody. I am Miss Kolenic. I'm the AP Biology teacher here at Grossmont High School. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of information about this potential course that you could take. So let's get started. First things first, what exactly is this class? So I like to tell people AP, it is a college level course. So it doesn't stand for awesome party, but it also doesn't stand for absolutely painful. So it's a really, really awesome chance to enhance your skills in science and to also potentially earn college credit. So I like to think of this course as biology on steroids. The reason I say this is that everything you learn in your basic biology class, it's really important, but you get to get into the background of why and get true understanding of how this happens. So anything you maybe found interesting in bio, you get to really know the deep reasons of why is that happening. So this class is available to juniors and seniors. You do need to have passed biology with a C or better. I highly recommend a B or better. Also, you don't need chemistry, but I highly suggest you have already taken chemistry. So if you have not, you might want to hold off on this class until you've taken chemistry. It is doable without it, but in order to know the why of different biological concepts, it involves chemistry. So this course is really cool because you get to learn how to think like a scientist, and it's a little bit more independent. So I give you a little bit more freedom to do your experiments and test what you'd like to test and really learn what it means to be a scientist. So how does this course benefit you? It is a grade bump. It's an AP course. So with that kind of college level, it counts as a higher upgrade. So let's say you got a B in this course, it would actually count as an A in your GPA. You do get college credit if you pass the AP exam. It is not required you take the AP exam in order to take this course. You can definitely just take it as a challenge or to just try something new. You don't have to take the AP exam if you don't want to. But if you decide to, you can get college credit for passing it. And if you're worried about maybe the fees of the AP course, you can have those lowered or even paid for you if you qualify. And really the biggest benefit of this course is if you want to go into any job opportunity that involves science, so the medical field, and that includes any sort of physical sciences. So if you're trying to be like kinesiology, you want to be a physical therapist, that's a medical field. Environmental science, if you want to do anything with like zoology or work with animals, big course. Or if you want to get into anything with research. So research is also another huge thing that happens in this class. So just a couple cool things that we do in here. The first one is we do some really, really cool labs. So again, we have way more than just these two that I'm going to show you, but one of them is a DNA fingerprinting lab, or what we call DNA electrophoresis. So what this is it's actually what they use in forensics to figure out who committed a crime at a crime scene. So we do this lab in our class. We have all of these materials. I teach you how to use these funky pipettes, and you're going to be injecting DNA to figure out who committed a crime. So we would talk about, how do we read this? How is the DNA getting split up? Why is it doing this? So again, this is real life stuff. If you ever went into forensic science, this is something you could potentially do in a job later on. Another really cool lab, this is my favorite one out of the entire year, is gene transformation, or basically we're genetically engineering bacteria. So these bacteria, they don't normally glow in the dark. We actually genetically engineered their DNA by inserting some jellyfish DNA, which then makes them glow in the dark. This is super cool because genetic engineering, that is such a huge field nowadays. This is actually how they make insulin. They inject that piece of DNA into bacteria, and that's how they create insulin for people with diabetes. So this is very hands-on, and it's very real-world experience for if you go into the medical field. Genetic engineering is definitely something you could do. Field trips. So with COVID, this definitely gets a little bit unfortunately, we didn't get to go on any this past year, but it definitely is something that I'd like to try and do. So there's the zoo, the wild animal park, we have SeaWorld, we have all these really amazing, beautiful places at our disposal. So getting on some sort of a field trip is definitely up there for me and this course. I think it'd be very helpful, and I think it's beneficial. So again, with COVID, it kind of depends where things with that are at, but definitely a benefit. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, or you can stop by my room, just knock on my door. So this is my email here, and I'm in room 1105. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I hope to see some of you next year.